What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Gemini Janae, and I'm just coming through today with the Ready to Love recap, you guys. So, Ready to Love is back. This is the third season, and y'all, this season is going to be interesting. So, instead of the couples like meeting up, I think they were like maybe meeting up like once a week, or someone will maybe call the other to like schedule a date, and that type of dating scene. They're all together in the same house at the same damn time. Y'all, this is gonna be interesting. So, y'all, I just have to say that the men they picked this season, oh yeah, the men, baby, they sexy. Yeah, these some sexy men, and the ladies are beautiful. The ladies are so beautiful too, y'all. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting to watch everybody under the same roof, feelings getting involved, emotions, just to see how they're all going to react. With a person that they're involved with is seeing another person. I'm just curious to see how it's gonna be. Without still trying to keep it classy. Try to keep it classy. But y'all, so I'm just gonna talk about some of the guys that that kind of stood out a little bit, and that some of the women are feeling. So just like Kel Funny, I think I'm saying his name right, Kel Funny. Yeah, he's hot. He's a hot guy, and the women are feeling Kel Funny, but usually Cal Funny would be my type of tea. I like a guy that's in shape, but you don't have to just be so muscular and just it's nice, it's good to look at, it's good to look at, but it'll be all right for me. Like Cal Funny, he cute or whatever. And then y'all, David. Now David, oh yeah, now that's my cup of tea. David is fine, sexy, dark skin with a nice smile, and he had the beard and everything. Oh, and then he country too. Oh, he a country boy too. He from Lufkin, that's like close to the Houston area. And I used to live like an hour away from Houston. Y'all, I wish I would have ran across a man like David, y'all, cause David is sexy, but looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving, and we find that out, in the third episode. We found that out. But Jay is fine too. Another sexy dark skinned man. David is. I'm sorry. Jay is kind of like short. Did he bald head? Y'all, now that I done got older, like I'm got into my 30s, like I can go for a bald head. I can go for a bald head, brother. Now, so yeah, like I said, yeah, and Jay is sexy, and y'all, Raymond. This guy Raymond is a 52-year-old musician. Daddy look good for 52. Okay, he look good, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, he look good. He don't even look his age. Raymond look real good, but you see, Raymond come with some issues that I wouldn't be able to deal with, and some of the other women couldn't deal with either. That's why he got sent home. But we gonna get into that later. So. Yeah, so some of the guys, they meet and they mingle with the ladies, and everybody's trying to fill out everybody's vibe. They trying to see, like what you looking for, what you got to offer, like what you trying to get into, like what are you looking for? And y'all, this guy Chris KB Smooth is what he said his name is. He said he's a public figure, but I never heard of KB Smooth. That's not discrediting him or saying that he ain't whatever. But I've just never heard of KB Smooth. But yeah, he came in with this fuchsia suit, chest all oiled up, like. It was a little much for me, but he's just a metrosexual male, and metrosexual meaning that he's a man that takes pride in his appearance, and he's all about looking good and just giving off, like the fashion, like I care about myself, I care about my hygiene, I care about just metrosexual vibes, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But he ended up connecting with Naya, and Naya said that he usually wouldn't be the type of guy that she would go for, but they connect. They took their shoes off and they stood on the ground, and they became one with the earth. Like they had a whole like connection, like they were literally being grounded in that moment, and it was nice. It was nice, and kind of refreshing to see like they actually had a deeper connection besides just the superficial small talk. So I felt like that was a good thing. And y'all, then we see Rashid and Adriana. So they dated before, but Adriana ghosted Rashid, and he don't know what happened. So he was just trying to figure out, what happened. So he was just getting out of a marriage, a divorce, and he had his child, and she was just getting out of a relationship as well. So really, they wasn't ready to just jump into no relationship or really just start dating that soon. But so she just kind of kind of ghosted him, just kind of cut him off a little bit. But but maybe they can rekindle the connection here, and and I kind of see that they kind of cute together. So I'm kind of feeling them. They kind of cute. And y'all, then with Simone, Simone is an attorney, and she basically came in trying to interrogate these men. She was just like, okay, I'm trying to see what you about. Forget the bullshit. I'm trying to pick you to see what you about. And she just really came in with just that type of guard up, and it kind of made her come off like a little strong. Like, people just like, they kind of weren't feeling the vibe. And then it's like, when she was trying to talk, she was talking to David. He was telling her that he was planning on taking a trip to the DR, to the Dominican Republic. And she was just like, why? For prostitutes? For what she said, prostituta? For what she said, prostituta? I forgot what she said, y'all, but she tried to say prostitutes in Spanish. She said because she used to live in the Dominican Republic. And he just basically was like, well, did they think that you was one? Yeah, I hollered. I hollered when he said that, because it's just like, yeah, why would you bring that up? That man, he didn't say he going away looking for no prostitutes. I'm pretty sure if he was looking for prostitutes, he wouldn't be on this show trying to look for a relationship. So, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, how you gonna just say something like this to somebody? Like, if I would kind of felt offended too. Like, you think I gotta travel across the seas to go find a prostitute? When really, they everywhere. Shit, like I said, really, you can find one anywhere. Shit, because really, to be honest, If you fuck for $40, you might as well just call yourself a prostitute. But that's a whole nother situation there, y'all. Whole nother situation for another day. Okay? But y'all, then we see this lady, Shay, that's on this show. Shay was on this show. It was like a Love in Italy type show. She was also on there with like another lady that was like she was a chef. Her and her husband had like a cooking show, and her and her husband divorced, and they were in the show trying to find love in Italy. Y'all cannot think of the name of that show for anything, but if you know what show I'm talking about, please drop down in the comments and just put the name of the show down there, because I know if y'all watch that show, y'all seen Shay. And I like Shay. She was cool. She's one of those real down-to-earth chicks. Like, she real, like, she's not superficial. She's a real down-to-earth chick, and she cool. She cool people. So, y'all, and then so basically at the end of that, well, I consider this the first episode, because the real first episode was like an introduction to all of the women and the men. So it was just kind of like, just like a soft introduction to who they are or whatever. But this the second episode, the ladies wasn't feeling Raymond and Sam. Now, from the first episode where they talked about Sam, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of like feeling Sam. I was like, he kind of cute. It's like, and see, that's me. Like, I don't really have no type. Like, I'm just attracted to whoever I'm attracted to. I vibe with whoever I vibe with. Like, it's not even all about looks for me. Like, I've never been the type of woman that goes after the pretty boy type, or like the kind of guy that every woman wants. Like, I've never been that type of girl. I just was always like, if I like you, I like you. And I feel like it was something about Sam. Like, he was kind of like different. Like not, I don't want to say like in an odd way or like a lame way, or I can't really explain it. But then when he said he was an artist, like it instantly made me intrigued about Sam, because I don't know why I want a guy that's like kind of like has an artistic side, or just kind of like, he's like, to me, like the ladies may feel like he was kind of quiet, or the conversation was kind of dull, but he's just one of those type of people that you can tell he doesn't talk to a lot of people or really get out and mingle much. So it's like, for you to really get to know him, you have to really kind of take the time and the patience to get to know him. And but this ain't the type of party. Like, you gotta come through kind of hard. You gotta basically, like, first impressions are everything. So you have to kind of show up and just kind of show what you about from jump. Just kind of, you don't have time to ease yourself into a situation. But to me, I feel like I kind of like a guy kind of like Sam. I mean, but then I don't know, because I can't deal with nobody with no boring ass conversation. I just can't. Like, that's one thing with a Gemini, baby. We need to be mentally stimulated, and we just can't talk to we lose interest fast. Like, I can't talk to someone that I feel like it's lackluster conversation. I just can't. So I would probably lose interest dealing with Sam, but he was cute or whatever. And I would have got past them gauges in his ear because I don't really do them gauges and stuff like that. But, but once you get into my mind and we vibe and I'm feeling you, baby, I'll look past all that. I look past all that. But Sam had to go home. He had to go. His time was up. It just wasn't there for him. Now, they sent Danny home over Simone. Now that's where I feel like they messed up at, because they feel like, oh, she was the homegirl type. She was more like the homegirl. And that's another thing for me too. Like, I feel like sometimes I kind of fall in the homegirl category on some things. That's why I kind of understood, like, but you got to think about it though. Like, these men sit up here and they say that they want like their best friend, someone that they can relate to and everything, and then it's like, but you want to quickly put this woman, she's a beautiful woman, quickly put this woman into the homegirl phase, to the homegirl position. Like, oh, I couldn't see myself really seriously being intimate with her or being involved with her on a relationship level. But wouldn't you want somebody that's like your best friend that you can vibe with on all levels, on a friendship level, a romantic level, an intimate level? Like, guys, they say this type of stuff, but then it's like you'll get with a pretty sophisticated, high maintenance woman and claim, oh, she boring, or the sex is boring because she want to be too pretty with it and stuff like that. But then no, but you put the homegirl, like the down to earth, round the way girl, you put her in the homegirl category and just X her out of the romantic relationship part, and that's where you mess up at. That's where you mess up at. And I just feel like they didn't even give her a chance. Like, they said that's the only thing they feel like she was a homegirl type. Like, she was trying to be nice and, just talk to people. So I just feel like they should have really gave her another chance. Simone ass should have really read home, because wasn't nobody really feeling her like that. Even Dave was saying her conversation was trash. Like, she a beautiful woman, but her conversation is trash. Like, even he was saying, like, he just can't do it. So I don't know why her ass didn't go home, but she should have went home. But I see now she's probably trying to straighten her act up so she won't go home. But as we get into the next episode, the women have all of the power this week. So they gonna be doing the eliminating and the booting, and who gonna get the boot and who gone and who gonna stay. They have all the power this week. So all of the ladies are feeling Cal Funny. Like, everybody's feeling Cal Funny because he's so sexy. He got a nice body. All the ladies are feeling him. Like, they want Cal Funny to stay. But him and Denise have a real deep connection. Like, they actually talk. She's feeling him. It seems like he's feeling her. Like, everybody's, they're involved. And she was just like, okay, I like Cal Funny. Like, he gonna be my number one. Another connection is Chris and Nia. Their connection is so strong, you guys. Like, they went on a date, and she was saying that that's the best date that she's ever been on. And that says a lot. That says a lot. And then they're vibing or whatever. Like, they're both in one with nature. They both want to have kids. Nia not trying to waste no time. She was like, baby, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to have a baby. And that's one thing that I really want. Like, if you ain't with it, then I can't do it, because I'm trying to have a baby. But Chris is on that same level. Like, he wants to have children. So, like, they both are looking for the same things. Like, I really hope that their relationship works. I hope that they're down to the last 3 couples, because I think they're kind of cute together. They have the same interests. Like, they vibe. I can picture them having so much fun together, having beautiful babies together, and just enjoying life and having fun, living free. I can just see that, because I can just see that they have a real strong connection, and I'm feeling it. And y'all, this guy Brian, he the one that seemed like the player type. Like, he on here for the bullshit. Let's just put that out there all straight and clear. He on here for the bullshit. Like, he trying to make it seem like he's looking for love. And I can't lie, he is pretty tempting. Brian is one little sexy mother. He's sexy, whatever. He's sexy, but he full of shit. But our girl Alex, she seemed like she just all about Brian. Like, oh, he's so cute, this and that. And poor Alex, she's a beautiful girl. She seems so sweet, but she just looks like the type that's like, once she loves you, she loves you, and she's blinded. Like, to me, I just see her just kind of getting wrapped up in Brian and his good looks, his charisma. He's got a nice smile. Everything about him is going inside, but he ain't done with his player ways. He say he like them tall, dark, bright skin, light skin, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He say, oh, I like them all. Like, I'm like them all different flavors and sizes and shapes. Basically, he just a player. He ain't ready for nothing serious. So I just hope that she doesn't end up getting her heart too involved with him and he on that bullshit. So, yeah, so that Tommy meets with everybody, he tells them that the lady's in control. And he said that Denise was giving off Aunt Viv vibes. And I was here for it. I'm like, yes, baby, with the hat, tall, long legs. Yes, but she wasn't looking like she wasn't really feeling that compliment, because she was just looking like, no, you're not trying to call me auntie or calling me an aunt. Or, say she like, hey, Aunt Viv. But Denise is beautiful. Like, she's tall, she's dark skinned, like, she's beautiful. Like, and like, there's times when she was talking, like, how somebody can look like somebody. I mean, somebody can remind you of someone, but they don't look exactly like that person. Like, she reminds me so much, like, in certain ways when she talked, like certain moments where the camera captured her, she really reminded me of Issa Rae. Like, her features a little bit, and how she kind of like moves her mouth and everything. Like, to me, she looked like Issa Rae. And they don't look exactly alike, but she reminded me of Issa Rae. But yeah, she was giving me Aunt Viv 2.0, baby. Yes. With that hat, baby, she was stylish. She was looking good. Like, Denise, I'm here for Denise. Yeah, Denise ain't gonna take no bullshit. Denise ain't gonna take no bullshit. To me, Denise may seem like she a Leo. Like, she gonna be in charge. You're not finna play with her. You're not finna pull no wool over her eyes. You're not finna try to get over her on no bullshit. Denise is not here for the games, and she calling out all bullshit. So while we getting Aunt Viv 2.0, while we getting Aunt Viv vibes from her, she's getting bad vibes from Rashid. She was like, I ain't feeling Rashid. Nah, I ain't feeling Rashid. And so they talked to Tommy, and she said, I feel like Rashid is a narcissist. Like, he is giving me like narcissist vibes. And I kind of agree with Adriana. Like, I've dated a narcissist. Hell, been married to a narcissist. And Rashid ain't it. Well, from what I've seen so far, I would not just jump to conclusions and say that Rashid is giving off narcissistic vibes. I would not say that. It's too early in to sit up here and say that he's giving out narcissistic vibes. Even though some of the other women weren't feeling him either, because he was talking about, getting pajamas from Nordstrom. And, basically, like, I feel like Rashid was trying to put up a front in a way. Like, he one of those type of guys, like, he's real laid back and cool. And he can be, kind of fun to be around. But he tries to put up that image like, oh, I'm all about luxury. I'm all about luxury, baby. I'm like to kind of like that materialistic vibe. And a lot of ladies wasn't feeling it. They wasn't feeling that vibe. And I was just like, but you could tell, like, deep down he's a nice guy. That's why at the end, when, Winter was talking to him, that she was just saying basically, like, we've met your representative. Like, now you can kind of open up and, and just let us get to know the real you. Because, yeah, all of that was just a facade. Like, all of the materialistic stuff, the luxury, like... he was just trying to say I forgot what he called his job title, but basically he sell luxury cars. But at the end of the day, baby, you're a car salesman. Like, you try to put it out like you's a luxury. He try to put it out like he's some type of luxury vehicle connoisseur or something like that. Like, which I'm all for. Like, baby, if you need to jazz up your job title, then you do that. But just Rashid, just be kind of humble. Just be humble a little bit. And the ladies were talking about they not feeling David. And y'all, this is what I said. David's so fine. He a sexy country man. I'm all for the country man. Everything. But David giving off them vibes, like how he was trying to say there is some things that he's going to control because he's the man in the relationship. Like, he's into those gender roles. Basically it's like, I work, I take care of the family, I provide, but the woman is supposed to be cooking and cleaning, being barefoot and pregnant, and taking care of home. Which, yes, that's a woman's job technically, but he's like, you can tell that he's very big on gender roles. And then being a man from the South, like, it's different. Him being a man from the South, he looking at it like, oh, I'm the man of this house, so you do what I say. The women and children do what I say. And it's just, nah, baby. In 2020, you can't go with that, like I said, because women making their own money now. Like, women are out here doing the damn thing. They making their money. They taking care of home, taking care of their kids. They doing all that stuff. So you can't just come in, with these generational roles. Like, some women are okay with the gender roles or whatever. Like, they'll be a stay-at-home wife, and they'll cook, they clean or whatever, but they ain't gonna work. And here you already talking to, like, you go, hi, he said he go talk to Alicia and say, oh, do you expect me to pay for everything because she has 2 kids? Baby, you can't sit up here and be stuck in no gender role saying, oh, there's some things that you go control because you the man, but you got a problem with taking care of kids. Like, if you go be with me, you got to take care of my kids too. Like, that would have rubbed me the wrong way too. Like, what you mean you got to pay for everything? And see, that's a lot of these men these days, like, they be on that same bullshit. Y'all want to holler about gender roles, like women don't want to play the role of a wife, a doting wife. They don't want to play the role of like a woman, you know, making sure she cooks and clean for her family and take care of her family and all this type of stuff. They always want women to be in gender role stuff, but then like I said, you want to provide, but you want to half do the shit. Like, y'all want to sit up here and say that y'all the man of the house, which, you know, women will give y'all that. Like I said, a lot of women, they're not going to emasculate their man. They'll give them that power and say, okay, yeah, you the man of the house, but if you gonna be the man of the house, you got to do everything that come with it. That includes taking care of your household, taking care of your wife, and taking care of your kids. And if you marry a woman that has kids, yes, you're obligated to take care of her kids if you're going to be a stepfather in their life and her husband. Yes, you're obligated to take care of her kids. Of course, you know, if she co-parents with the father, then yes, they have their own separate responsibilities to take care of their child. But still, at the end of the day, if you're going to be the man of that house, you have to take care of everyone in that house. And that includes your wife and children. So how dare you say, do you expect me to pay for everything? And then another thing, these niggas be out here talking about, oh, if the woman got kids, she expect the nigga to be doing this and that, paying this and that, doing all that, giving you money. If a woman got kids, of course, it's more than her you have to take care of. She got to take care of her damn kids. Like, these men actually really be expecting to date these women and be with these women and expect them to not ask for anything or not expect anything for their kids. Like, where they do that at? Like, y'all really think, just like, I had a guy friend, you know, the other day, like this girl that, you know, he was talking to, where she got 4 kids. She got 4 kids. 4 kids by 2 guys. And he was just like, but she just always looking for a nigga with money. Like, she just always trying to get what she can get out of a motherfucker. Like, she just looking for a nigga with money. But what do you expect her to do? She got mouths to feed. Like, what you expect to just be laid up with her in her house, having sex with her, doing all this type of stuff for free? Yeah, it may be free because she not charging you for it. I don't even say, you either go pay on the front end or you go pay on the back end. But you go pay. You go pay. Like, what do you expect? Like, you really expect this woman to be laid up with you and you not go do shit for her? Where they do that at? Yeah, I can't. And then David, when he was talking to Joy, he kind of put his finger up at her like that. I don't think he was meaning anything intentionally at that time. Like, he was just maybe talking. You know, some people talk with their hands, but you kind of do have to watch out for those red flags and warning signs, because if you feel like if you're having an argument with this person, they'll get that aggressive that they start using their hands, putting their hands in your face, pushing your head, doing all that type of stuff, then yes, that's a form of physical abuse. You know, if you push someone's forehead, put your hand on their nose, point in their face, like that's a form of abuse. It is. Like, you can't put your hands on people, especially when you get angry. Like, 'cause I don't know what you're about to do. So, yeah, I mean, I don't blame her for bringing it to the attention of the other women and everything, because, yeah, like, that could be a red flag, you know, because you don't know how he could be. Yeah, he calm and sweet and nice while he's cool or whatever, but you never know how he could be. He could be a motherfucker when he get mad and put his hands on you or anything. So, you have to be cautious of that. And y'all, so yeah, that's basically about it. Y'all know Raymond went home because Raymond got too many damn kids. He got 5 kids. He on, like, basically he's a musician. He had to let everybody know that he was a musician for Tank and Genuine. He had to let us know that, or let the people know that. And they were just like, you know, the women were not impressed by that. Like, And so he was like, he got 5 kids. He's 52. You know, and then he told Adriana, like, being married is just a piece of paper. Like, basically, like, we can be together, we can be married. Baby, like, see, I said, a lot of motherfuckers be on this common law marriage stuff. Baby, common law is not legal, and it's not legal in every state. Like, forget that common law stuff. Like I said, nah, because at the end of the day, like I said, we can be together all these years, and then you die, and I'm your girlfriend. And it's just like, basically, it's like, no, Now, like, I want a full commitment. You might think that it's a piece of paper, but it's more that comes with that piece of paper. Like, this is your commitment to this person to love and honor till death do us part. Like, it's a symbolic piece of paper that, you know, that recognizes your union. It certifies your union to one another. Like, it's more than just a piece of paper. And for him to look at that, and for you to think like that at 52. when you should be trying to settle down, baby, you gonna be lonely. You gonna be lonely. You gonna be lonely because, like I said, you gonna mess with these little young girls. Just go take it what you got. Cause yeah, you a fine ass 52-year-old or whatever. You fine, but baby, they gonna take you for every little dime you got, running up, and then that's it. So if you ain't looking for no marriage or no commitment or nothing like that, then get your little young thing that's go run them pockets up, take that money, and that way you can feel like it's being spent on something. You can feel like you having some type of companionship. Pay for your companionship, because baby, you're not finna get no wife if you think of just a piece. It's just a piece of paper. So Raymond on that bullshit. That right there proves that age is nothing but a number, because you can have somebody that's younger than you with a more mature mindset than somebody that's 52 with that still that immature mindset. Like he 52, but he still got a 30-year-old mindset. And I wouldn't say that that's all 30-year-olds. I mean, because you can tell he's kind of like he's not going to deal with anybody. Like he has some type of maturity that he's looking for. But you trying to be 52 still talking about, oh, it's just a piece of paper. Boy, bye. Like, nah, going on with that. And so basically, yeah, Raymond and David went home, y'all. And David, I thought David was gonna last a long time, because I was like, he seems like a nice, wholesome guy, you know, whatever. But nah, baby, they gave him the boots, and they gave Raymond the boot. Rashid stayed, you know, to fight another day, and so we gonna see what Rashid go give or whatever. We gonna see what Rashid go give. And y'all, and then I mentioned how these ladies be slaying on here. Y'all, when Winter went in, when she went to go talk with Tommy, I was like, yes, Winter. Yes, baby, she slayed. She's so cute with her little short blonde hair and her full face. She's so cute. Like, I like her. And Denise, I kind of like Denise too. You know, even though Denise may come off a little strong, but you could tell that she ain't gonna take no bullshit. She come off a little strong because she know what she has to offer. So Denise ain't gonna be no half stepping with Denise. And I ain't mad at her for it, because baby, that's how you gotta do. So I ain't mad at her for it. Y'all, but we gonna see what these people are gonna give at this Ready to Love last resort. I'm excited for the rest of the season. So y'all, I just wanted to just let y'all know, you know, just kind of how I felt about the show. And y'all, stay tuned for my next video. I'm trying to be more consistent, you guys, and I'm sorry. Like I said, if you've been to my channel before, thank you so much for tuning into this video. And if it's your first time here, I hope you like the video. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And y'all drop down in the comments and interact with your girl. Just let me know, like, for real, like, so for real though, somebody drop down in the comments and y'all put the name of that Italy show that Shay was on, because I can't think of it right now. But y'all let me know in the comments. And y'all, I just wanted to come through, and I'll holler at y'all later in the next video. And again, please be sure to like and subscribe.